Welcome to the channel where pocket change could make you a millionaire. Today, we're diving into the secret world of rare 1973 Liberty 1-cent coins, hidden treasures disguised as ordinary pennies. These aren't just coins, they're potential gold mines. Some are worth thousands, even millions of dollars, thanks to rare mint errors and mysterious misprints. If you've got old change lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune. So don't blink. This could be the most valuable video you ever watch. Let's get started. In the world of coin collecting, few discoveries can rival the heart-racing thrill of stumbling upon a rare and valuable bicentennial USA 1-cent coin from 1973. While many people walk past these seemingly ordinary copper pennies without a second glance, those in the know understand that hidden among the countless coins in circulation are a select few that are not just rare, they're priceless. These coins can be life-changing treasures, the kind of finds that elevate a casual collector into an overnight millionaire. The 1973 Liberty penny, in particular, holds a mysterious allure due to unique mint errors, limited production variations, and historical intrigue. If you've ever jingled a handful of change and overlooked a 1973 penny, now's the time to start paying very close attention. The real magic lies in the fascinating details that distinguish the ultra-valuable 1973 Liberty 1-cent coins from their common counterparts. Some of the most valuable specimens feature double die errors, where the lettering or image appears slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the minting process. These coins are visual anomalies, and collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts for such imperfections. Other versions of the 1973 penny were struck on bronze planchets when the U.S. Mint was transitioning to a different metal composition, making them exceptionally rare. In some cases, these planchets were never meant to be used for pennies at all, making the resulting coins both historically significant and financially priceless. Adding to their mystique is the term bicentennial, which commonly refers to the 1976 celebration of America's 200th year of independence. While the 1-cent coin was not officially redesigned for the bicentennial like the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins, collectors have still coined the term bicentennial penny to refer to rare finds from the early 1970s due to their symbolic connection to that era of national pride. These coins represent more than just monetary value. They encapsulate a period of patriotic resurgence in American history. That emotional and cultural connection only boosts their desirability in the eyes of passionate numismatists. The market demand for rare USA coins has surged in recent years, and what was once a modest hobby is now a booming business. Collectors and investors alike are combing through coin rolls, estate sales, and old collections, hoping to spot that elusive Liberty penny with the tiny flaw or unique trait that turns it into a seven-figure marvel. Auction houses have reported multiple 6- and 7-figure bids for certain era coins from this era, with values shooting up depending on condition, provenance, and rarity. The frenzy is real, and the stakes have never been higher. One legendary example of this is the 1973 S-proof penny struck on aluminum, which was never officially released for circulation. Only a handful were ever produced, and most were destroyed, making the surviving examples incredibly sought after. These mysterious aluminum coins defy logic. They weigh less than a normal penny, have a silvery appearance, and are nearly impossible to find in the wild. Rumors of private collectors offering millions for such coins have only intensified the mania surrounding them, turning these pennies into modern-day treasure. Another treasure to look for is the off-center strike, or the penny with no mint mark, both of which can drastically increase a coin's value. When a coin is struck improperly or missing identifying marks, it becomes a one-of-a-kind specimen. In the high-stakes world of coin collecting, uniqueness equals value. If your 1973 Liberty penny is in pristine condition, especially if it's uncirculated and has been preserved in a coin slab graded by a reputable authority, it could command a price that most would never associate with a single cent. It's important to remember that these coins are not only valuable due to their rarity, but also due to the stories they tell. They speak of an era when the United States was celebrating its 200th birthday, and unknowingly producing future fortunes for generations. To imagine finding a simple penny that could change your life forever. Hidden in plain sight, the 1973 Liberty 1-cent coin holds secrets that could be worth millions. These aren't just forgotten pieces of pocket change. They're rare, collectible treasures with mysterious minting errors and historical quirks that make collectors go wild. In the vast world of numismatics, certain coins rise above mere currency and become the stuff of legends, hidden treasures tucked away in dusty drawers or handed down through generations without anyone realizing their true worth. Among these are the rare and elusive bicentennial USA 1-cent coins, particularly those minted in 1972 bearing the iconic image of liberty. While many people may dismiss pennies as pocket change, these rare examples are far from ordinary. They represent a secret fortune disguised as a simple cent, their value multiplied not just by rarity, but by mystique, historical significance, and collector demand. These coins aren't just collectibles, they're potential golden tickets to unimaginable wealth. The 1972 Liberty 1-cent coin holds a mystifying allure, especially when it features rare errors, unique die strikes, or unusual minting characteristics. Most people don't realize that small minting anomalies can skyrocket a coin's value. A double die obverse, DDO from 1972 for instance, can be worth thousands of dollars, especially when in pristine condition. The doubling on the date and inscriptions is a striking visual that attracts collectors like moths to a flame. Combine that with a flawless copper sheen and a sharp strike, and you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Some rare variants of this coin have been sold for tens of thousands of dollars at major auctions, and whispers in the collecting community suggest a few examples could even fetch six-figure sums if verified and graded at the biased level. Even more compelling is the mythos surrounding the so-called bicentennial label. Though the USA officially celebrated its bicentennial in 1976, collectors often lump in earlier 1970s coins with bicentennial-era numismatics due to their proximity and historical resonance. This creates a fevered demand for any coin from that decade that offers something unique, especially coins like the 1972 1-cent, which carry a certain symbolic gravity. They're seen as relics of a transformational era in American history, a time when the country was on the cusp of change, and every detail, from coinage to culture, was rich with significance. It's no wonder that these pennies have become prized possessions, some selling for more than the average car. But what truly sets these coins apart is the hidden wealth they represent. To the untrained eye, they look no different than any other penny. That's what makes them so thrilling. The idea that a coin lying unnoticed in a jar could be worth a small fortune. It's not a fantasy. It's a documented reality. There have been cases where people have stumbled upon rare varieties, submitted them for professional grading, and walked away with coins valued in the tens of thousands. Stories abound of garage sales, estate auctions, or even casual finds yielding coins so rare and valuable that they change lives overnight. These aren't just urban legends. They're part of the lore that fuels the modern-day gold rush in coin collecting. One of the most sought-after factors is condition. A mint-state 1972 Liberty penny, especially if it's one of the rare error coins, can command a jaw-dropping premium. Collectors and investors alike hunt for coins graded MS-65 or higher by institutions like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the higher the value, and the competition is fierce. It's not uncommon for coins of this caliber to be locked away in high-security vaults, treated like fine art or rare diamonds. This elevates them beyond their original purpose. These aren't just coins, they're trophies, investment pieces, and keys to untold wealth, often selling at high-end auctions to the highest. Bitter adding to their mystique is the fact that many of these valuable coins remain undiscovered. Some experts believe there are still hundreds, possibly thousands, of rare 1972 Liberty pennies circulating unknowingly through the hands of everyday Americans. That means your next transaction at the store, your spare change at the bottom of a drawer, or even a forgotten coin in your childhood collection could hold immense value. It's this suspense, the thrill of the unknown, that keeps collectors awake at night, scouring coin rolls and change jars with the hope of striking it rich. Furthermore, these coins hold sentimental and historical value. They're time capsules from a bygone era, when the U.S. was defining its identity in a post-Vietnam, pre-digital world. The Liberty design, the coppery hue, the unique mint marks, all evoke a powerful sense of nostalgia and national pride. This emotional connection adds another layer to their desirability. Investors and collectors aren't just paying for metal. They're investing in history, legacy, and the dream of discovering something few have seen and even fewer have owned. A rare bicentennial-era coin doesn't just reflect monetary value. It reflects a story, one that's deeply woven into the American fabric.